Alright, so this is how to play Zach Bryan's Heavy Eyes. This is the unreleased version, and I also play by ear, so this is not completely accurate, as a lot of you have commented already on a lot of my videos. And playing by ear basically means, like, I can hear notes, but those notes might not always be the same as what he's playing. He could be higher up in a higher octave or lower octave. It doesn't matter. So, that being said, if I'm teaching you the song, it's because I played it by ear. I can read sheet music, but there's not a whole lot of sheet music online that's accurate, so I rely a lot on my ear. But yeah, this is Heavy Eyes. This is the unreleased version on TikTok. You can't really see where he's going on the fretboard in the TikTok video, which makes it difficult, but you can kind of hear or basically play around and try to mimic those tones he's getting while he's playing Heavy Eyes. The studio version is a little different because it's played on electric. There's a lot of rolls, so if we were to play that, it'd be like... It'd be something like that. But that's too difficult, like, especially if you're not advanced enough to like actually roll with a pick, because I'm still learning how to roll with a pick. And that's just it's easier to do on electric guitar than it is on an acoustic. I'll say that. So let's dive into this. So we're gonna have your capo on the 4th fret. He's either playing on the 3rd or the 4th. I cannot tell. And then you're gonna have 4 pretty simple chords. It'll be C, standard C, and then G, and then you'll have this weird kind of D, but you won't play that bottom E string. All right, and then you're gonna have E minor. Getting an introduction, there is a walk up and a walk down on the D chord. And there are hammer-ons and pull-offs. So the strumming progression is a little weird. Some of y'all have asked me in the Jersey Giant video, how am I palming? So I'm either palming one or two ways. I'm either at an angle when I'm coming down and I'm hitting the side of the bottom of my palm, or I'm hitting the inside of the bottom of my palm of my hand. When strumming, and that just takes practice. It's kind of like you're flicking your wrist, but it's all wrist movement. Like playing the guitar and learning to mute strings while strumming is all in the wrist. It'll feel weird, but once you figure it out, it takes time. Takes time to learn. But yeah, this is gonna be kind of the same strumming pattern, essentially the same strumming pattern or similar strumming pattern to Jersey Giant video that I posted. But it'll start off with a C. And it'll be a hammer-on. So it'll be... So, right? Pretty easy, right? I'm assuming all y'all know how to do hammer-ons. And then, same with the palming. You can kind of hear that I'm muting certain strings, and it's normally the bottom half of the strings, right? And then from that C, you just go... to the G. The G will be a hammer-on. So the hammer-ons will be on the 2nd fret of the C and the G. So, right, and then you're gonna go to that funky looking D, where you don't play the bottom E string, right? You don't play that bottom E string, right? This is where the walk up and the walk down come into play, to where you transition into E minor. So you'll basically hit these. It'll just be a down, 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 down. So it'll be down, down on that D, and then you're gonna hit with your ring finger the 4th fret of the G string, right? So you just hit that once. So you hit it once, and then you hit it open, and then you open up on the G string to where you don't have your 2nd finger on the G string. So we're going to do that again. because there's another note. And that's the second fret on the D string. So your pointer will just basically go, if you think of it like this, you're just gonna go, we're gonna walk up to 3, or your ring finger. So walk up to my middle finger, and you don't walk back down. Into E minor. So it should sound like this. And that takes a little while to get the hang of, so just keep practicing that, and it should sound like. And you'll get better at those transitions, and you'll get better at walking up and walking down. You just have to know those notes and practice and practice and practice, and then the strumming pattern. But yeah, that's pretty it. And then the chorus is the same note, or the same chords. Pretty simple, right? So you have your introduction, and you'll have that walk up, walk down, the hammer on, pull off on the C and G, and that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all the little special stuff you got to do at the beginning, and then the rest you can just play those chords. But yeah, here is a little cover for y'all.